Hey guys, welcome back to the Outriders podcast, official podcast of Digital and Creative Media Works. My name is David DCM, creative director, lead writer, and I'm joined, as always, by co-host Ben.
Hi, and two other
And
people.
two other special guests. Your microphone is way too far away, but that's okay. Just fix it on the fly. We've got Laura.
Hello.
And Scott.
Yo!
You might know Laura from, and Scott from the Ghostbusters Patreon-only episode. Also, other stuff. Scott and I have a little something coming out soon. Something.
Secrets.
It's a new podcast. And today we are celebrating the technical 100th episode of the show. It is the 101st thing in our feed, but that was 1 week when we were away, so it's the 100th episode. So what I did is I bought some champagne.
Hooray!
Don't pop it yet. We gotta time this. Ben just prematurely popped.
We have like 12 more.
Yeah, we got so many.
We're
do
gonna
you guys conceal them with
We're gonna set up a fire alarm.
what? There's no
The
fire.
fire alarm
yet.
that doesn't exist. They smell real good.
Dude, you gotta cover your mics in that bizzo. You gotta get some festivity happening.
Yeah.
I can't believe we actually did 100 episodes of this
Are we
bullshit.
timing the? Are we 3 to 1ing?
Sorry? Yeah. Just let me. I'll count it in because I got the champagne.
Okay.
For audio listeners, we have champagne and party.
We're drinking on the show.
That wasn't an actual gun.
Yeah.
It went off. Okay.
Like a really weak pop gun.
Are you ready?
Yep.
3, 2, 1.
Ah!
Yeah! Hey!
Very loud.
Don't
actually.
that was so close to destroying the iPad.
Oh, look, if I break that, that's a relief. I'm just gonna-
Is there actually a format for the show? Or we just pop in
Yeah,
poppers?
I've got the doc.
Okay.
I really shouldn't be pouring because I'm trying to.
Yeah.
There's
We
a popper in my drink. I hate you guys.
I think that might have been me.
Audio listeners at home, I've got. Come on, man.
He's got the little cap,
I
cap.
fucking hate you guys. Let me just pour the champagne.
Absolutely incredible.
We're drinking very cheap champagne.
It's not cheap champagne. It's more than you can afford.
It's very cheap champagne.
It's not cheap champagne.
Oh, these are glass flutes.
It's a flute.
Glass flutes.
I've got a flute.
And I'm just holding.
Can these like oh no they can't.
No, they're not crystal or anything. We do have crystal ones, but
Oh god, you
most
wouldn't
of them
trust.
are broken. Also, yeah, you'll break it. In
would
like a
not trust
heartbeat.
any of us.
But also, most of them are broken.
Surprised you're trusting us with glass.
Wouldn't trust me?
No.
These are like $5 glasses. What the fuck? They're from like Kmart or something.
$5 glasses for that $20 champagne.
Man, how about you step on my dick? At least I brought champagne.
You may never.
This is a good representation of the show so far. I feel like.
100 episodes.
Been bitching. So Scott, why don't you start by telling us a bit about how we first met and how we started doing this?
Oh god.
Because
Are you sure you want me to go into that backstory?
Give me like the cliff notes.
It's
It's the first thing on my doc. I'm just doing that from memory.
Okay.
The people want to know.
Cheers to 100.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
200.
yeah.
Woo!
100. I just want to drink
Woo!
the champagne.
Yeah.
Alright, how bad is this? It's not bad.
Dude, what are you fucking Shandong? You know what? Before you start,
No,
Scott,
it's okay. I'm fine.
I'm mad already.
Yeah?
Classic apparatus.
Wow!
Out of
nowhere!
Alright,
That's my second one.
Hang on,
We're allowed 3.
Go.
Hang on, I gotta try and hit.
Oh
You want
god.
to cover your champagne?
What?
I don't want to get anything in your champagne.
You
cover
won't.
your champagne. Oh, I missed
Jesus
you.
Christ.
I was aiming for your mic stand. I didn't get it.
Why?
Attempt was made.
Scott, do the thing.
Okay, I don't know. Through mutual friends, we were introduced to each other just because you needed a voice actor, and I
Yeah.
was trying to get into the realm of voice
Oh
acting.
wow, this sounds like my story.
We're gonna get to that. Yeah, it's almost like you guys have the same origin,
So that sounds a lot like how I joined.
except one of you fucked me over in a rowing competition. It's not Scott. Spoilers.
Look, we came 3rd
Shut the fuck up.
in a race with 3 people.
Shut the fuck up. Scott, tell your story.
And so we
We're not friends.
we met. So the first time I think we actually formally met. I think we'd been talking for a while, and then I formally met you at that coffee shop that you like,
Yeah.
that's near Central.
Was that? Did we have like a? You make it sound like we were like Tinder dating.
No, it was like very formal. Like it was absolutely like a meeting, and I was like, oh wow, this is like super.
Dude, I
Did
fuck
you,
with.
did you
fuck
put a
with
tie
business
on and
meetings.
everything?
Yeah,
No, I probably had a jacket on.
yeah.
You
fuck
wear a
with
jacket
business.
to everything.
Yeah.
I fuck with business. Well, not the
mean-
one jacket that I own, but like a jacket, like a suit jacket.
Right.
It
Like a
was,
dinner
it was
jacket.
impressive. But I honestly, like, to be quite honest, I did not enjoy drinking coffee. I'm not a coffee guy.
Dude,
and I was like, I'll
It's a
just
meeting.
take
I gotta
the
do
coffee.
it. I gotta
I'll
do
just
it.
take the coffee so
Just
I
grin and
look
bear it.
Man,
look
okay.
good.
As an adult lesson, you people listening at home, learn how to drink a fucking cup of coffee because it will make your life so much easier.
Don't do it.
When you have to go for a meeting and someone's like, "Do you want to?" You just say yes. 'cause
Dude,
you just
coffee,
like,
coffee gives
I
me
mean,
like the
it's
major
true.
shit.
Like I
Good.
can just
I get
can
the
just sit there
squirts
and-
from coffee.
I can sit there and eat, drink a coffee.
It
I
start
just-
leaking like a
you don't have
faucet.
to like it, but you have to go to drink.
Yeah.
Ben, please. That just stood up to me. Yeah, so I guess initially, like when we met, it was because I needed a voice actor for this project. I did a video recently. It kind of covers this stuff, but
Dude, that video Man, that video fucked me up, dude. I was
Well,
not
none of it,
ready
it's
for
always.
that.
It's always hashtag fake news.
Yeah.
No, like because it was for this audiobook that I thought was like the next world's greatest invention, which was like this like realistic Pokemon world. That was like a
paid me for
satire.
the other half of that.
I think you should realize
Get
that.
that fucking off my conversation.
I think you should have realized it wasn't going to work when your first voice actor bailed on the job.
To be fair,
I.e. me.
To be fair, you're fucking hopeless at anything that requires commitment. So like, that was kind of how. Because originally it was Ben, but then I realized that Ben is the flakiest man I've ever met in my entire life. So
I
then
did
was
get
like,
about $10 out of you worth of
So then I was like,
PayPal money.
I was like, Scott, a professional. I'll get him to do it. And then it turned out that I couldn't get my shit together because I was so busy.
How many times did we re-record the first? Fucking, I could probably say it off by
think it's like
heart.
4 times.
Jesus Christ.
I just
yeah.
need like the first one, and I'd be like, the three raps knocked the
3 reps
the
down
door.
at my door.
Oh, I remember that
there it is.
one.
Everyone's got
Yeah,
it.
and that was how we met. And the ultimate goal with the Arthritis podcast initially was like to be a springboard for all the people that I was paying to get into the industry.
And then it turned into just 2 white dudes
Well-
talking about films.
Yeah, one of the first things on the doc was like, so basically what I've done is I put out a Patreon bat signal, and I was like, guys, we're doing.
Just the bat signal. I just stole something.
Is that how the bat signal sounds?
Yeah, it's like a radar. It's like a radio. It's like Morse code for like bat please. Please.
Good. I was worried we wouldn't get to this point this
Right.
earlier in the show. So what I'd done, man, like I was like, I'll just get everyone on, it'll be great. And so we got everyone on the show. And so what I did this week is I put out the bad signal for Patreons, and I was like, what questions do you have for us that we haven't answered that you've asked before?
So this is the catch up.
I've got a bevy. So this is like us catching up a little bit just for
Okay.
patrons. But I've got some other stuff too. But yeah, like initially when we started the podcast, it was going to be me and Sam, who was the other artist that had previously worked for me.
Yeah.
But we had you on the first episode as a guest, and then you just didn't leave.
Yeah, no, it's the funniest thing where you go through the feed and it's like the first episode is like Arthritis featuring, and I think at the time I was Potato Potasto as like the nickname. And then
When was that? Oh, was that after Lines?
Yeah, this was like a transitionary thing.
Jesus, I forgot
and
about that.
it was for a while. It was still Potato
Don't spin in
Potasto.
your chest, Scott.
I'm not going to.
But it was
very
like it's like the first episode is like, and special guest Potato Ben, this guy.
Mr. Potato.
And then the second episode was like, oh, Sam's away today, so we've got Ben filling in from last week. And I was like, hi. And then
Ben
the
the week
third
after.
episode was
Like,
just
what?
like, it's Ben again.
It's happening now.
I think it was by episode 10 we started the intro that was like, and my co-host Ben. And I think the first time you said it, I was like, what? I thought I was still the guest.
No, I was like,
I thought I've just been the filler this whole time.
it's called entrapment. Like, I put it in an episode, you can't take it back.
It's like you planned it this entire time.
no takesy backsies.
It
is
has
what I
taken
say.
us 100.
What would it be
to
like
get
if it was
to-
still Sam?
It'd be a very different show.
It'd be
and I-
completely different.
And I probably would have stayed more insular. Like I probably wouldn't have gone to Melbourne and like met the mentors that I did. Like I would have been very much more.
no
project-focused.
diss to Sam. He's a cool boy, but like,
Yeah. No, I don't know. I think I would have
the
been
first episode was very. I mean, the first episodes, all of them
Well,
were very
before I got back from Melbourne at the start
Hours
of last
long.
year. They were not good.
no.
It was very different. Like we had a very different style, and it was very much
It was like this. There was no focus at all.
no. 'Cause I put a lot of planning into this. I just lost my planning document, which is classic us. But but like I know what I'm doing this episode. I know where it's going. I know the time I need to hit. I know the beats that we need to hit. Whereas like back then, it was very much.
And they went for an hour and a half.
And we just talked about fucking like we had a topic focus, but it was always just whatever.
I think the point I realized that we changed a lot is when we actually did an episode on Pokemon Go after it came out, and I talked for like half an hour about it because that's how long episodes are.
Yep.
And then we were like, yeah, go back to an old episode we did before Pokemon Go came out, where basically all of my predictions were correct. And you go back to the episode, and it's an hour and a half long, and I talk about Pokemon Go for like the middle 20 minutes, and it's like, man, it's so. Oh, what?
It was your party popper in my
Oh,
drink.
I thought you would just like spray me with water like I'm a fucking cat. Jesus. No, but I was like, man, our old episodes are really just like.
I mean, look, it was very
Meg-
different. It was a very different aesthetic we were going for. We did no research.
Kinda
we just
shit.
Kind of winged it. And now it's like the amount of prep that goes into trying to work out what we're going to do each episode. Like, I just think that we have a better show.
What was our first structured episode? The costume of Star-Lord?
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what
Was
was
that
it?
with Tristan?
No,
so
that was like the third structured episode we did.
Yeah.
We
So-
did
so
Kylo Ren.
So I got back from. So I went to
We
Melbourne.
did a lot of costume episodes at start.
Yeah.
Because they were kind of easy to research.
Well, they were easy to research because there was lots of stuff on it.
Yeah.
And like, so I went to Melbourne and I met with Zamet and some other
Now
people
it's
up
just
there.
the storytelling of everything.
Yeah, and they just gave. Well, that's no one's fault, but yours because you don't fucking watch anything. But like I came back and I was like, I know what the show needs to be. Like it was just like he was like, oh well, you guys have this in place. You've nearly got a structure. Just take it to the next level.
Yeah.
And then it just like clicked and it
Thanks,
just worked.
Zamet.
Zamet. Cheers,
Love
boyo.
you, fam.
So okay, so that's kind of the story of how it came to be. Laura, like, I have a question because this is always interesting to me. So obviously, like,
Yeah.
you and Ben are involved.
It's not news anymore.
That was
Yeah,
the
everybody knows
worst
at this
way to
point.
introduce
involved.
that.
I think it's been quite
Even
heavily
my
revealed
boss
now.
knows this, and I never told him.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I
There's
mean,
a
like,
reason she's always here on the midnight viewings we do because we just watch films together.
Yeah, nowhere else to go. And,
Yeah.
yeah. No. So how did Ben tell you that he was on a podcast? Because that's something I struggle with when I'm dating.
How did I tell you?
Do you
I
remember?
think I remember that he mentioned something like. I remember being in like the food court at UQ or something.
Yeah,
And, like
'cause
you talked about it a bit.
Yeah,
and
we used
about
to-
how you were you weren't gonna be the co-host. It sort of just happened.
Oh yeah, I think I told Laura the story of how I've just like happened to be the co-host of.
You
this
went like
thing.
full history.
Yeah, no,
Fuck,
Laura
dude.
knows everything.
Man, that's well, no,
All
but
of my
it's like-
deepest,
that was,
darkest
like-
secrets.
You don't have any of those. But like that was your entry. You were like, I'm gonna tell you the whole thing.
Well, no, because we talked a lot during when we were working on Ninja
Of
Lovers.
course, yeah, and also
Because that was how we bonded.
yeah, right.
We
We
bonded,
bonded
on-
over a mutual hate of everyone in
Yeah,
our
it was
uni
it
group.
was complaining about
Ah,
other teammates.
sorry.
We
And
would
then-
we would go to like
Yeah.
the class and then we would go get lunch together and just complain about the class. It was really healthy.
Sounds very mature. Wow. No, that's
Hey, it worked
interesting, yeah.
out.
Yeah.
I'm really bad at that because I don't know how to bring it up. Like, I run an internet company
Most people I
and I
don't.
make money from it, and people are like, "Huh?"
It pops up occasionally with random people. Someone will be
pops.
like, "Oh God."
That's
As
alright.
I was saying,
I should not
like
have bought you
someone
guys
will be
Party Poppers.
like someone like when I did that Kickstarter video that you sent to fucking everyone because you're a dick. A bunch of people in my group were like,
Dude.
"Wow, it sounds really like high quality," and I was like, "Yeah, like I have a decent setup at home," and like that, I leave it at that. But if they ask, "Oh, why?" It's like, do I have something to tell you? Have I got a sales pitch for you lined up?
By the way, it's hard to focus on what you're saying because my heart's racing because of that.
I'm so sorry, David.
It's what I bought them
But you
for.
said the word pop, and I was like, well, there's no better
It's
time
comedy
than
fucking
that.
gold. It's comedy gold. Oh my god, yeah.
It's always funny.
That's always funny in Philadelphia.
There's like people who are on the audio stream are just like, "God, what the fuck?"
I might cut them out of the audio. On I don't know.
But they would just be confusing because then at random points we'll just go,
so good. They're like, what the fuck happened?
"What is going on?"
Why do they keep freaking out? They'll drop tabs before they start recording.
This champagne is
Okay, we gotta
laced.
hit these questions.
All
I
right.
promise. Okay, so the first one's from Anon. We have one
As in
anonymous
Patreon
patron.
Anon?
We have
Yeah.
one anonymous patron who like donates a bunch
Shout
of
outs.
money every month.
Maybe it's
Shout
like
outs.
me.
It's not. You
It's
have no
not
money.
me. I have no money.
Yeah, don't kid yourself. Unless you're stealing money from me and then putting it back to the Patreon.
Who knows?
Okay, so what's one thing? Okay, so I guess we'll answer this one at a time.
Sure.
So we'll start with, I guess, Scott, because I want Ben to answer this last.
Oh god damn it.
What's one thing you wouldn't do for views? Like, what's one thing that's like off limits for you to get views or like listens or whatever? I mean, I know mine immediately. If you want me to start us
Yeah,
off.
please. So that
I would not dye my hair a funny YouTube color.
Oh no.
Like a pink or a
I was
blue.
about
I've
to
already
s-
done that.
I was about to
so-
say anything for views, but then you just mentioned that. It's like no, that's
That's exactly, yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say.
I mean,
your hair's gonna
I'd
colored,
be
so-
happy to. Like,
Well, not that, but is there anything you wouldn't do to get? Because Scott and I are starting a new podcast, so it's like we're gonna get those listens up.
yeah,
there anything you
smash
wouldn't
that like, smash that
They're
like,
not likes. It's reviews and
smash
subscribe.
those reviews.
No,
smash
it's subscribes, but that's okay.
smash that.
You know, the important thing is you tried.
Thanks.
Is there anything off the top of your head?
Uh,
Because I would, if we're being honest, there is a lot that I would do for views.
Yeah.
Hi, Mom.
hey,
Come on the show. It's the 100
100.
special.
It's the
100
100th
years.
special.
Good morning.
Hi.
There you go. Nailed it.
Cameo of the century. Forget Stan Lee.
To be honest, probably the smartest guest we've ever had on the show.
Oh,
Looking at
savage,
you guys.
dude.
I'm so pained.
Is there anything that comes to mind? You got to say something.
Not really.
Good answer, Laura. We're not
I
inviting
mean-
you back, Scott.
Going like
You're not coming back.
there's obviously lots of things. Let's be honest. Like
Well, I mean, like obviously, I mean thinking like
Things that are within YouTube terms of service.
and things that people would be like, I'll view for that.
Yeah.
You know, in that voice. I
Actually,
assume.
no. I just.
Oh.
I'm sorry, but like,
No go.
I would never put like a clickbaity title in anything. I'm so sick of seeing like all
That's
that stuff.
unfortunate.
I have to go. I've got,
That's really
that's just me
unfortunate.
personally. I don't know. I have a YouTube channel and it has stuff on it, but I just put out stuff I like videos.
Can I defend clickbait for like half a second?
I
Go
understand
ahead.
why it happens and it gets you.
You did
like,
do
what you
a
know.
what was the
the
not
circle with
antagonist,
the arrow that I. I
Oh,
was
the
like,
arrows?
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, we're working on
One
a
of
new
my
DCM
classic
episode,
memes.
and I drew like
One of my
the
favorite-
emoji with
one of
the
my-
circle. And
One of my
the
favorite
arrow.
parts of that is like because that's a long running joke for me that we don't actually do that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so like at one point I just started like I added an arrow every week.
Yeah.
So it's like a month where it just goes from like 1 hour to like 10.
Yeah.
I remember seeing that.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough. So
No, but
clickbait
like I
titles.
honestly I understand why people do it, but I just personally wouldn't.
No, we sold the fuck out a long time ago, man. The minute that I was like, I've got to
We,
buy audio
um,
equipment and like pay for internet,
There
I
is
sold out.
there is a
was
in
like, I
our
gotta pay for
in our
shit.
Dark Souls 3 episodes.
Oh my
there's
God, the
like a
joke you did?
spike because
Yeah.
of because we put in some Overwatch bots. We put in like
Oh my
this was
God.
like right around when that was a thing.
Well, yeah,
And
because you were like,
I was like talking about it
you
in an
like, just put
episode.
it in
I
the
was like,
thumbnail, you get more views. I was like, shut the fuck up. I
and he did it. And we got
1,000
like
more views.
yeah, we got like 3 times as
Yeah.
many views as normal. Yeah.
yeah.
So it works.
Sorry.
Anything for you, Laura? Yes.
So, I guess I wouldn't say anything that's against my personal beliefs, just for views.
right.
fair.
So you wouldn't sell out, I guess.
You wouldn't do like a Jewish joke.
Why are we
Yeah.
on this podcast?
I would do.
Yeah, man, this is like sellout town.
Yeah.
Yes, Ben. What would
I'd
you
do anything for views.
Yeah, it's fair. Except the hair thing.
Except the hair thing. Fuck that. This hair is too sacred.
That's especially yours.
This Jufo.
Your beautiful Juf.
This Juf. It's empty.
Just fuck you, man. You s-
I saw you holding that, and I'm like, he's gonna do it at some point.
I thought you were leaning forward. Dude, holy! I should not have given you.
Next
party
question.
poppers.
That was your mistake. Buying 25 party poppers.
Scott, this is a question for me. So do you want to read it? The second dot point down.
What's one secret about the podcast no one knows?
Ben and I constantly don't see stuff and do episodes on it. We don't tell each other, but I know what happens. We're like,
There is a lot of like really sneaky like avoidance.
we do a really good because I think we've got to a point where we know the other one hasn't seen it. Like,
Yeah,
just instinctively,
so-
not like.
What's like so I think some big examples are
God, don't
Doom.
call 'em
You've
out.
never actually played Doom.
I played the hour of the demo.
It's not enough.
Hang on, but okay, no, that doesn't count though because the structure of that episode was that I said up front at the start. I was like, I've only
Yeah,
played
good
the
point.
demo.
The-
I'm talking about sneaky bullshit.
The Get Down Part 1. Although I was quite explicit about
No,
that.
you're explicit in part 2. You were like, I only watched the first 3 episodes.
Yeah,
I got mad
in
at you
part
on
1 I
episode.
winged the fuck out of
Yeah,
that.
I know. You do that a lot with Firefly. You're like, I'll watch the whole season. You watch 1 episode.
I watched 1 episode of Firefly.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably actually the best example
Though
of
I think,
Firefly.
yeah, I think you said it on that episode though. Again, like you're pretty transparent. Was I just lie through my teeth? I don't give a fuck. Like it's my show though, so I do research.
What's another good lie?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like the best lie. I think the best lie that we do on episodes is that like we pretend to care about stuff when really we're just empty husks. Like we'll pretend to be like, I'm so excited for the new like Marvel
Oh,
film.
that's
Yeah, it's
such a
empty.
David thing to say too.
Yeah, I think
Am I
the
getting pigeonholed as like, am I becoming a stereotype of myself?
I think a lot of pre-film stuff we do is complete bullshit.
Sorry.
A lot of
Handing this
It's
down,
just a
though.
different
Why are
format.
we passing this down?
He's got an empty glass.
oh right,
It's a fucking party.
like
bro.
whenever we do like a pre-movie thing. So we did it for Guardians 2. We did it for we do it for pretty much all the Marvel films.
Well, that's because it's
A lot of them are just like we don't care. We just want to see the film and then complain about
But
it.
that's okay.
To be fair,
The
we
reason that format exists is because it's before the film, and it lets people know that we're going to do a review immediately afterwards.
yeah.
This is a little bit behind. Actually, this is a good secret. So, like, one of the things that we do to signposts. So we have lots of subtle signposts in the show and the show notes. And one of the things we do is that's a particular format where we do those before we do
Cheers.
midnight releases.
I can't drink this until it has been cheers.
left.
Just the glass. It's fine. Yeah, all right. I'm allowed to drink now.
Just Bear Grylls and drink your own piss.
There's like a little bit. You can't not like cheers and not drink.
You can't cheers before you drink. You can't not cheers, but yeah.
Fuck
Yeah,
was I
okay.
saying? Oh yeah, so we do those episodes before we do midnight releases so that people who like have listened to us for a long time know we're going to do a review immediately afterwards.
Yeah.
So
We
when it
get a
comes
lot
up
of
in their
films
feed-
early because we're in Australia as well.
We
which
got
is...
Guardians 2 weeks early.
I love that.
I thought it was like a few hours. It was 2
Yeah,
weeks.
yeah.
Wait,
Wow,
what?
really?
Really?
It just
Yeah.
came out in America this
Yeah,
week.
yeah.
Wow.
Fuck you,
Mind
America.
blown.
That sucks. 'cause
And
it's-
then we get Lego Movie like a month or
we get
two
like we get all the
after.
Lego stuff really late. Yeah.
I've never.
Even though everything is made in Australia.
you
Yeah.
almost say everything's awesome.
Everything is
question.
awesome.
That's a good secret.
Sorry.
I like. Why'd you shush him? Scott, get out. You're done. Shush. No
That
more
was like
jokes.
a knee-jerk reaction.
That was
You're like,
My
stop.
favorite thing about everyone that I know is they're like, no loud noises, please. Just keep it chill. Keep it chill.
No loud noises.
I was gonna say I had a fucking heart attack. Okay, so this one's specifically for Ben.
Oh God.
I should have mentioned the previous question. Did you read who it was from?
Oh no,
So
sorry.
from
I'm
Carly
sorry.
1212.
I'm sorry, Carly 1212.
So you have one fucking job.
Shout out to
sorry.
12.
You're really you're getting worse and worse, Scott. So this one's for Ben.
Shoot me.
Goodbye to that other
Yeah.
podcast.
Bye.
Shoot the
Canceling
question
that.
at me. Don't actually shoot me. Blow.
Wow. Black, 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 black. Oh no. I thought that was gonna happen.
Please don't.
So Ben, what is your least favorite thing about David's tyrannical rule?
His tyrannical rule.
I feel like it's being very specific.
No, probably the worst thing is he'll message me on like Wednesday. And
Oh,
he'll
that's
be
from
like,
that's from Jack Jack, by the way. I don't know who that. That's
David will like message me on like Tuesday night and be like, "We're doing this thing for AFA on Thursday," and I'll be like, "Cool," and I'll look it up on Netflix, and it's like a 20 season thing. It's like a 20 episode season, and it's like 8 hours long, and I'm just like, David, no, like I don't have time for this shit. You've done that so many times.
Oh, I'm sorry. I assumed that me asking you to watch a fucking TV show would be that fucking hard.
I do not have that kind of time.
I spend every
Get on
night
top of it.
I'm not at work. Like every time I'm not at work or doing uni work, fucking editing videos, and you're over there being like, I can't watch a TV show. It's so hard being Ben. Fuck you, man.
I mean, no, I think a lot of the time it'll be like,
Well, I just don't think far enough ahead, or I will, and I'll be
Yeah.
like, watch this, and you'll forget about it, and then I'll be like, okay, it's time, and you'll be like, I haven't started.
yeah, no,
happens
to be
all the
fair, I
fucking
do
time.
fuck you over when you give me a week's notice. I won't watch it.
It's infuriating, 'cause I'll be like,
You gotta hit me. It only works if you hit me in that like prime time where you give me a week and I'm like, oh, I better start watching
You're
it.
an adult. You need to make adult choices.
I have university to do.
Oh, I'm sorry, the real world's beckoning. Do your fake internet radio show, you dumb fucking asshole. Okay, next question is, do you guys have a favorite episode of the show that we've done? Not just of anything in general.
Not of just
See,
anything.
do you any of you guys listen to our show?
Yes, I actually do.
I edit every episode. So
I was gonna say I don't even listen to our show.
Do you have a favorite? Do you have a favorite one that we've done? Like that was your favorite to do?
You're gonna give me a second because there has been 100 of them.
My favorite,
So-
honestly, and this is—I know it was the most recent, but I really love the Nemesis one. I thought that was really fun. I really enjoyed that.
You're gonna have to give me. There's been 100 of them.
I watched the
I know
Doctor
there is
Strange
one I
one.
really liked, but you're gonna have to
I
give
watched
me
the
a time.
Doctor Strange. I watched most of your Marvel ones just because I'm a big Marvel disgusting.
Fucking fanboy
boy.
paid off by Marvel. We get accused of that a lot. I don't know if bit of behind the scenes while we're on
DC
it.
films are shit.
We get
They
told
really
a
They
lot.
are currently really bad.
I get
It's-
a lot of emails that are like,
It's really hard to not seem like a
they're like, you
fucking
guys-
paid sponsor.
they're like, you guys love Doctor Strange, and like that's just because you're getting paid by Marvel, or that's why you hated BVS. It's
God,
like,
if you guys were being paid by Marvel, you would like.
Dude,
This
we wouldn't
would
be
not be
doing this
happening.
show.
I would
if
have
we
way
were-
more attractive guests. Like,
Yeah, I'd be gone if we were being paid by Marvel.
I'd pay a guy to do my job for me.
Yeah.
That'd be like a more handsome, slightly slimmer David.
You would have an editor. You wouldn't have to do that.
Oh my god, I would have someone that does any of the work.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Yeah, it's not being paid by Marvel at all.
No,
I
but
did enjoy the day just because I like. I don't know. When I look through the list of stuff, I'm like, I'm gonna check
No,
out the
I-
ones that I know people on.
I think
I'm gonna check out.
I think I know what my favorite episode was. I think our Iron Fist episode was probably one of my favorites.
Oh,
Because it started off, we were like, all right,
God.
we're gonna talk about Iron Fist and how it's really good and really interesting and deep. And then halfway through, there's this moment where we both look at each other, and this was before it was being filmed, and you were like, and I was like, dude, how good is Shades? And you were like, oh, Shades! And we just,
Yo, you're
for like a
talking-
solid minute, we
Dude,
just
that's-
geeked out about
that's fucking
Shades.
Luke Cage.
Yeah. No, it was like.
No, but you're saying it. You said it was Iron Fist. You're talking about Luke Cage.
Oh shit! Yeah, Luke Cage. Sorry.
Because Iron Fist was
One's a
shit.
giant
Yeah.
black man who's bulletproof. The other
I
one.
meant Luke Cage.
That
yeah,
is
no.
one of my
let me
favorites.
rephrase that.
But
So
the audio got fucked for that because it was when we first moved. It was when I first moved house.
it was.
And it was the first episode, and there's like, I don't know why, but the game was like reversed, so everything is maxed out all
Yeah.
the time.
So
It's
so when we did,
unlistenable.
so Luke Cage, we spent like the first minute being like, yeah, it's really interesting. It was like the get down kind of thing.
We
where
had a
it's like-
fucking moment though where we just
and halfway through, we were like, "How good is Shades?"
We just
And we're
lost
like,
the
"Oh, we just
that was
lost
like, we
it."
just like synced up for a minute. We were like,
Yeah.
oh god,
We're like, "Wait a minute, there's
that's
this
good
character we're forgetting."
man.
I think that
so
was
good.
really fun.
That was good. Scott, you have one.
Yeah, it was. I'd say it would be Doctor Strange, but I have the ones. Yeah, I should go through.
What was
them
your
a bit
favorite
more.
episode,
Laura?
Laura? Because you've been on like a fair few of them
Like
as of
3.
late.
Do you listen to our show? That's the first thing. You don't have to. It's
Look, I didn't even listen to
I-
our
Very
show,
good.
so I don't expect
I
Laura
don't
to.
listen to podcasts. I don't know.
You watch the videos more than anything.
Yeah. I've,
Oh god,
It is fun to watch the videos.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen
wa-
some
I
of the
watched the
videos.
I put
videos.
so
They're
much
pretty.
work into them. It's
They're
nice to know
fun.
someone's watching.
Yeah, they're funny.
That fucking Truth or Dare took me like 12 hours.
We've done some fun videos.
Yeah. Well, I mean, is there any that you enjoyed, especially being
Remember
on?
that the Dead or Alive tournament?
That was what
That
I
was
was gonna
good.
say.
I was
It was
gonna say,
Actually,
the
that
Dead
was
or
when I
Alive
randomly
tournament was
won
really
Dead or
fun.
Alive.
Yeah,
that
well,
was,
Laura,
that was pretty
out
good.
of nowhere won Dead or
Took me like
Alive.
30 hours to
I
watch.
think
I
that
never
was
play
really fun.
fighting
Worth it,
games,
though.
and it's just like, okay, I win.
If you
Cool.
haven't seen that episode, go pause this. If
Go
you're
watch
watching
it.
the video, go
It's
watch
on
the.
DCM.
Yeah.
DCM
It's on
Works.
DCM Works.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There was so little
Videos are just everywhere.
This is just our like behind the scenes episode, but there was a second tournament that we did that night that I actually still have that I haven't finished editing because it takes so long. The Naruto. one.
Naruto.
That takes
Are you kidding me?
so long.
I'm pretty sure I get eliminated
How did I
immediately
miss
in that
this?
game.
Yeah, I
I've
think
never- I
I
haven't put it out
I
yet.
get eliminated in that one.
No.
Yeah, we went from doing well in Dead or Alive to
Well,
being horrible at
you were
Naruto.
busy. I did put out. It was like a general meeting, so like everyone was there.
Yeah,
Even
I'm
Crystal
always
was there.
busy. I'm always.
Shout
Yeah,
out to
it was-
Crystal in Melbourne. I'm gonna catch up with you this week when I'm in Melbourne. But
We've been
like,
catching up with Crystal for the past like month.
Yeah.
Shout
you
out
guys
to
are doing it.
Crystal. Doing that
the
artwork.
finger guns are back. I was
Yeah.
worried they would be back.
Back
Okay.
in me. Shout outs.
So someone else. Okay, oh, fuck, I'm not doing a bad job. I translated these from my email. I haven't written down who they're from.
Yep.
Sorry guys. Even though you're patrons, and you're actually the only way I make any money.
This is
from
going to everyone, so.
Yeah, but
Next
like,
question.
But
Let's go. Running out of time.
if we could go back in time, what's one thing we'd change about the show?
I'd start with the format immediately.
Oh, like 100%. We
And
would
I'd
start-
get I mean, this is more of a recent thing, but I'd get Christian, who's our Star
Kristen.
Wars boy.
Christian, yeah.
Yeah.
My
Get
good
him-
friend. My
Should
good
get him
pal.
back.
He needs to
He's a
hem
good-
up a pair of my jeans. Actually,
Yeah, he's a cool guy. I like him.
I keep forgetting to message him back about it, but I
Oh
have a
my
pair of jeans that
God.
need
Yeah.
hemmed.
He's a very cool guy.
He has a Facebook page.
Oh, he's-
Ultilia Alterations.
He's
Yeah,
insanely
it's on
like,
Facebook. Go follow them. If you need clothes made like for cosplay or something, he's the guy.
Absolutely.
he's
He
like
made like
such
half.
he's such a Star Wars nut. We had him on after we had him on like really early, like
So-
episode
we look
3.
so fucking
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
stupid.
And then we had him on
So
after Force Awakens, and he was just like, yeah, he just wiped the floor with us. It was
He
really
made it.
funny.
He made us look really bad.
Yeah, it was a good time.
I've known him for ages, and he makes all my cosplays. So if you see me and I have like a really good cosplay, it's because he made it.
Well, because he's part of Rebel Alliance.
Yeah. No, it's
But
great.
fun behind the scenes fact, he also makes all of Scott's real clothes because Scott is poor.
This is all. No.
Gotcha.
That all looks store bought, to be
Fake
honest.
facts.
Yeah, fake news.
Hashtag Kmart shopper.
Excuse me.
That is a nice shirt.
Excuse me, this is
Calvin
Tajay.
Klein.
Oh shit.
Oh shit!
I don't
Oh,
need anything
okay.
that expensive.
Alright.
Fucking didn't know we were dealing with a pro over here.
But these are just rivers.
Oh shit. Rivers is alright. Okay, so we've come to that point in the episode where I wanted to touch on something that we're going to do in some other shows that we're working on, which is Yes, Yes, No, which is a game invented by Reply All. Do it. Fucking pop, bro. Fucking
No,
pop it, bro.
I'm gonna pop it when you're not expecting it.
Saw that coming.
I'm fine.
Hooray! 100 episodes.
So for those who don't know, Yes, Yes, No is a game where
You can just steal.
do they share poppers at this point? It's like when you own a dog together.
It's like having a kid, except they just.
I'm
shit
sorry,
a
we're
lot
running
more.
out of time, and you guys are talking about poppers. So Yes, Yes, No is a game where one person brings. It was invented by Reply All, so all credit goes to PJ and Alex over there. PJ both, Alex Goblin. Alex, the other one, not Goblin. Goblin's the producer. Anyway, and the game basically one person brings to the table a piece of internet paraphernalia they don't understand. You go around the group and you say whether you understand it or not.
Do you have to not understand it?
the person bringing it to the table has to not understand it.
No, we
Usually.
fucked up. We fucked up already.
That's fine. I can edit around this and make it look like one of us I brought it to the table because Scott will fucking know it. Anyway, so someone has a piece of internet paraphernalia they don't understand. You go to the group. It's either yes, you understand, no, you don't.
Right.
And the person who understands the least tries to explain it, and you keep going up the ladder until you get the whole story. Then the person who started has to then re-explain it to everyone. Laura, you brought one with you. You've got one with you.
Yeah.
That we know everything about.
Yeah, we know. We know
So
what
okay,
this
well,
is.
why don't you show it? Why don't you give it to me, and I'll try and explain what I'm looking at.
Yeah.
And then we'll take it from there. And for those wondering at home, this
This is like a cross joke as well. If you watched our guess the music video, then this is like a cross joke because David has no idea what this is.
How about you don't assume things about me and my life?
Nah.
You know what's worrying me, guys, is Ben is like really getting deep into the finger gun game lately.
It's the alcohol.
I was gonna say every time we do
shit, do that again? That's impressive.
that's
dude.
unsettling. Okay,
All right.
let me see what I'm looking at.
That's not even the most
What
impressive
is this?
thing
Just
I
an
can do
image?
with my
Where
hands.
does this come from?
It's just an image, a meme that someone made.
So I'm looking at an image. Oh boy, it looks like a gilded golden door. Is what I'm looking at.
Are you gonna
in
put
the-
the image up like on the screen? Because like this is really funny.
Yeah, Laura, you have to text this to me after we're done, or message it to me. So in the top left corner, there's a 10. There's the number 10. In the bottom left corner, there's the number 0, and in the bottom right corner, there's the number 10 as well. And in the center of this gilded
Wait, bottom
door-
left is 0.
yeah.
It's not a very strong card. Okay.
In the middle, I didn't know it was a card, so that's not helpful.
Shout outs.
I don't think that's what shouts me. In the center, there's like an oval picture of a dude playing a saxophone.
There
He's wearing
is.
sunglasses. He's
Yep.
got biker gloves on. And then it
does.
says his title is Epic Sax Guy, and then there's a
do you not know
bronze
about
gem.
this?
I think it's a gem. I can't tell. It could be like something else, but there's a bronze something. And then beneath it, it says Battle Cry.
I know exactly.
And
what
then
this
it
is now.
colon add a womb combo add a womb.
A what?
Add a Woombo combo into your hand. Oh no, I don't like this. Add a Woombo combo into your hand. It costs 0. Also plays music when you perform it, and there's no punctuation at the end. I am a solid. I'm a solid. No, I know nothing about this. Where are you going?
Do I get to see?
Dude, we got like 7 minutes left. No. Door's gonna be locked.
Okay. Do I get to talk about this?
I'm at a solid no. Yeah, go ahead.
Do I get?
Hurry up.
Okay. So I can pretty much
professional.
ascertain what all the parts of this are. Should I?
Are you a solid yes?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, you're a yes.
Go
Laura,
ahead.
You're a
Oh,
yes.
full yes.
And Ben's a full
okay,
yes
so
as well.
effectively what we're looking at here is some sort of rare Hearthstone card, but it's made up of the...
Wait, hang on. Well, let's hang on. Start again.
Okay.
Looking at a Hearthstone card.
Yes, so Hearthstone is a game produced by Blizzard. It's a trading card game. That...
So it's a card game.
Yes.
It's not a trading card game. It's a
No,
collectible
well, yeah,
card
okay,
game.
you're right.
Oh,
It's a
boy.
CCG, not a
But
TCG.
it's a card from that game.
Yes.
So it's not a door.
No,
it's not a door.
And you're really sure.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Sure. No, fine. It's whatever. Yep.
But it's not an actual card from the game. Obviously, someone has taken, unless it is, and that's news to me. But if someone's taken the format of the card and used it to promote
That's the framework of
the
the joke.
Eurovision Epic Sax Guy. I think he's from. Is he from Moldova?
Wait, what
Yes,
the
Yes,
fuck
he
am
is
I
from
Moldova.
talking? Hang on.
Okay.
So, you remember that song that you heard back in the music episode that you didn't know what it was?
I think it's probably safe to say I don't remember that.
I
Well-
do. I watched the episode.
Well, it had this guy in it. Epic Sax Guy.
Oh, that was when Ben was mad that I didn't know Eurovision.
Yeah.
Okay, that's about it. We get 6 seconds and we have to pay royalties. How about you just...
Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. You're correct. So they've put Epic Sax Guy in here. Okay. So the battle cry is one of the possibilities of the card. So cards have certain effects when a battle cry is when it comes into play. So when it comes to the gray, add a wombo combo.
So
not
I
a
said
Woombo.
that. What's spelled Woomo?
No, it's
Like
a
womb.
wombo
It's
combo.
wombo.
Like
The
a
O
womb.
it's
a wombo combo.
So
Like womb.
ignore the W and the C. What's the end of the words? They're the same. Combo, wombo.
Yeah, but it says
They're
Woombo. Okay.
So the cost refers to the diamond up in the corner is the cost of the card. It's how much mana it costs to summon it. So 10 is the maximum amount of mana you can have, so you can only play this in a turn, and then anything that costs
David's
0.
nose is currently bleeding. You have that look on you where you're like, nah,
I think
fuck
my
all of
my
this.
firstborn child just broke out in
It-
a rash.
Yeah.
But it has 0 attack and 10 health.
What does that mean?
So the cards attack each other. right? Based on their attack.
It's like Magic the Gathering.
Yeah,
Why-
it's
what is-
effectively Blizzard's
why-
Magic the Gathering.
Why does that? Why is that funny? What's the joke there?
There isn't really a joke
It's
there.
not. It's honestly, it's not funny.
I'm still at a. I'm
The
still
text is the
It's-
funny.
I'm
bit.
like a
it's,
solid-
it's slightly humorous.
I'm at a
Why?
solid
Why would you add a
20%.
wombo combo based on an epic
you want-
sax guy?
Okay.
Well, because,
Well, that's what
okay,
you're missing.
okay.
That's what you're a
Yeah,
nut.
yeah.
Pass it off.
I think
next
Laura's.
person.
Okay.
Yeah.
You got me to like a
So-
20%.
So the thing with
I don't like this.
with Epic Sax Guy, what it's sort of become, is that so when cool stuff happens in Hearthstone, because Hearthstone's a game where people can do big combos and stuff. So you can set up a combo over.
So the
Like-
game has combos in it.
Yeah, so you can you build your deck to have like a certain combo in it, and
So
you
it'll
play
play
it
a
until
card,
you
and
can
that'll make it play another card.
until you
another
can
card,
set
another
up that
card.
combo and do that. And so with like replays, especially things like what Trollden does, and he does
One of the
He
characters
does-
in the game.
Yeah, but the more details you get into, the more confused I'm gonna get.
Trollden's just a dude.
he's a dude. He
dude.
does
He's
top
just a guy.
5 plays. Like he does that like I think it's like every week or something. I don't know. But
Wait, is he not a card?
no, he's a person.
He's like a
He's a
YouTuber.
YouTuber guy.
But you guys, okay.
He just uploads like highlights.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he
Yeah.
does
That's
highlights
fine.
and stuff. And whenever someone does a crazy combo,
Yeah.
they will put it to the Epic Sax Guy music. Like
Oh.
So do you remember back at that when I played you that
We
song?
already
And I
read
was
the
like,
Yeah, we went
because
through
you're a
that.
professional, but yeah.
yeah,
Yeah,
that
so
was the
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
so that riff
Wow.
that's become really famous.
Man, that's a deep cut.
that is
They
it
will
is-
they
it
they
is
will
a
play
deep
that whenever
cut.
there's a combo.
Jesus
Because
Christ.
it's like a meme song.
So wait.
Makes sense to me.
Okay.
So when
Have you got anything more to add, or is that the whole joke?
so when the card is the card text, which is like what happens when you play the card.
Yeah.
It's saying add a wombo combo to your hand.
So like all the
And then
components of that. Combo.
It plays music when you perform it because the idea is that you play this epic sax music when someone is doing a wombo
Okay,
combo.
and he is the combo.
And he is like, yeah. So it's like a card where it makes the combo for you. And wombo combo is like a whole nother meme. We won't get into that. Actually, do you want me to get into the
We
whole
don't have
wombo
time.
combo meme? I know that's
I
the
want
problem.
To, but like,
It's actually a Smash Brothers meme, which is
Oh,
why
yeah, it is.
I'm
Yeah,
like
yeah,
deep
yeah.
into that
give
shit.
me the one sentence summary.
There was a really crazy combo done like years ago, and the commentator was like "wombo combo" during it, and it just turned into
Okay.
a meme.
Yeah.
Is that the whole joke?
That's the joke.
Okay, let me see if I can get me to a yes, because I
Alright,
feel like I'm at like
get you to a yes.
I'm at like a lukewarm 70%. So it's actually a picture of a card, not a door.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep.
Now it's a card in a game called
Hearthstone. Yep.
Heathcliff Ledger, and it's a game by Blizzard, and in that game by Blizzard you can play cards that trigger combos.
Right.
Now this card has you can't do anything else in your turn but play this because it has 10
Yeah.
10 mana staminas, and then it has no attack, so it doesn't do any damages.
Yeah.
You guys didn't tell me what the other 10 was, but that's fine.
I did.
It doesn't
I said that was
matter.
health.
It's
Anyway.
too late for
It
that.
doesn't matter.
It's really good at not dying. So you
Yeah.
can't do anything else, but in your turn, you play Epic Sax Guy, who is a meme from Eurovision.
Yep.
And so the reason this is funny is that in the text of the card, his battle cries, his effect that you can do when he's summoned, is that he adds a wombo combo into your hand, and a wombo combo is a reference to a Super Smash Brothers meme to where one guy one time saw a good combo and said wombo combo.
Yeah.
And so you add a wombo combo, which is like a really good thing in Hearthstone, into your hand, and it doesn't cost you anything because the Epic Sax Guy is that epic that
Yeah.
it's real good for you. And then it also plays music when you perform it because one popular YouTuber highlights wombo combos using the Epic Sax Guy music.
It's pretty spot on.
And that's funny because people hate like socializing on other people.
yeah.
And that's what they think is funny.
Congratulations, you got it, David. You're a yes.
Yeah, you are. Yeah.
I
It
did
broke
not
the
expect that.
it broke the
Oh.
paper.
Never buying you guys ever again. Look, honestly, guys, thanks for 100 episodes. It's been a blast.
Yeah.
I finally got on one. Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Let's
that's
let's
good.
end with poppers.
Oh,
No, please don't.
No, please
it's giving me
yes.
a headache.
Please
No,
yes.
Fine.
We have to. 100
I'm not
episodes.
doing it. Oh, fine.
100 more.
100. No, please not.
Here's Rick and Morty.
2 more years.
That'll be our ending. But I just want to say, like, thanks for listening. Thanks for all our patrons. You actually make it possible for us to do this and make it worth my time.
Which is insane.
Which is crazy because
Yeah.
why does this make money?
What the fuck?
Thank you everyone who listens and rates and subscribes, all that good stuff. We really do appreciate you, and we'll be back with more stuff next week. Thanks for joining us, guys.
It's no worries.
Scott, Laura.
Yep.
I'm at DC on my Hate Pie.
I'm at Little Citrus.
At Laura Ducky B.
Veridasune.
And we'll see you guys next week.
Ah!